got Wayne
Okay, this is
Dwayne,
joke stuff.
or whatever their name is today, and they're going to give us a little anecdotal story.
I love it.
Tell them a story. You know,
No, Don, we got a picture of you.
face story.
I love it.
Let's look for Don South. It's got to be Don Arnott and Gene South.
The first time I've ever seen Dwayne at a loss for words.
I love it.
Oh, you really wanted the word from him. Oh, I thought you were kidding me.
I need to practice.
All right,
Practice.
practice. We'll get back to you.
How about that
You have to
goddamn
find Terry
Boston
Wiegand.
doors that wouldn't let
Here's
you park
yours.
in the parking
Because you
lot?
know
Well,
what? I told-
I've got an anecdotal story, and it's back to the late 60s when Carl Wiegand whooped Dwayne Benton's butt on the basketball court.
He's got half your face.
That's for a story?
I don't know. That's when he had the broken leg. Yeah, that's what did I have a broken leg at the time?
Yeah, that's probably right. Right. We've got Brian Bopp and Wade Atkin. Anecdotal story.
Brian and Wade were sitting in a darkened Applicon 3D room, and I was at this terminal and Wade was over there. Came in and sat down beside me, and he started balling me up, one side down the other. I mean, he was really giving it to me. Wade was over there and he looked over and he said, I'm going to go see what they're doing. And he scooted his chair over. And then
part of the action.
he proceeded to ball us both out.
Had us in his office, and he was complaining because we hadn't procured the PDP-11 fast enough. And after he reamed us out, he proceeded to open his closet door and showed us that he had acquired one very quickly, and it was in his closet.
I remember that. I remember that distinctly. You know, he had rat-holed the PDP-11 he wasn't using at all.
Well, it's
All right.
it's a long way down here on a motorcycle.
All right. Well, we've got Terry Bisbee and Jack Bartberger here, two longtime friends at the reunion. So, what do you have to say for yourself?
Well, I guess I'll tell Jack something he probably doesn't know.
That's hard to believe.
We're moving. Back to Kansas.
No kidding. After all the years.
Yes. Yeah. You know, we've.
That's how I'm moving back to Pennsylvania.
Okay. All right.
Here's Carl saying hello to George for a long-time motorcycle riding buddy, as is Brian.
Absolutely.
Doing the videoing, and Larry for a short period of time when he bought the motorcycle from my wife.
Oh my
That's
goodness,
true,
that's
I
right.
did.
I forgot about that.
And I sold it because I was scared silly riding it.
And I want to make a comment about Barney Spoor, who I worked for a long time, who was always a guy of humor, both as a giver and a receiver. And one day I bought gas at the Chevron station at the entrance to Fort Hills, and it was one of those howling wind days. And I went to go out after I paid for the gas, and the door blew open and it knocked the fella just about down, and his name was John Hornbeck. So I apologized. The next morning I went to work and I told Barney what happened. And he says, what did he say? And he said he didn't say anything. And I said, I apologized to Mr. Hornbeck, and I told him my name was Barney Spoor. So Barney laughed at me.
So why did you ride your motorcycle?
His son-in-law is my son.
His daughter-in-law is my daughter. Figure that out.
All right. And who are you?
Vern Rumsberg.
I don't know who I am.
All right, we've got Brian Bopp and Dale Ruth here.
The one story that comes to mind for me is I was his next door neighbor. With Larry Grube and Conrad Keek, and his wife volunteered to do some of our laundry, help us with our laundry, and it was that night. And she had all the laundry out on the line, and it was about 8 o'clock at night, and we were all watching TV together, and she came in and said, somebody stole all the laundry. So we called the police, they came over, and sure enough, our laundry was all gone. Everything was gone, never found to this day, and I still remember a shirt I had from that day.
Dale?
I didn't remember. Oh, I remember it.
Dale, was that a true story?
Oh yeah, Brian.
All right, you're on.
Well, this guy taught me a lot about caving. We used to crawl in holes, crawl out of holes.
That's what, spelunking? Is that what that is?
This guy, he's been doing all kinds of stuff. ever since he retired.
That's the way it should be.
I'm going to Brazil in the spring and then to Australia.
Pretty cool. All right, we got Brian Bopp and Tim DeBay. So,
retiree and an old retiree, right?
I'm apparently the old retiree.
Yeah, by a few years.
all right. Well, we're glad you're here today, guys.
Oh, yeah.
You're on.
Okay,
Welcome to the reunion.
thank you. I hired in the same day with Bob Yuhas.
Oh,
What day was that, James?
June 15th, 1964.
wow.
I was in 79.
Does me a lot of good.
On June, I think it was June 28th, 79. Me and Gene still play softball together after, I don't know how many years we've been playing. 20, 25 years of softball? Still playing softball together.
All right.
With the younger crowd, right?
Well, you guys have a good day.
Here's what I have to say about the badge office manager. You're not going to get a very good raise. You came to work late. You didn't know how to hand out badges. And you're not fired, but we're going to send you to retrain.
Not surprisingly, he's told me that before, that I wasn't going to get a very good raise.
And what do you think, Art?
Well, I think that it's just a question of how the rest of the managers vote, but I think that the badge office person really is in trouble this year.
Spoken like a senior manager.
Well, if
We might have to take away his non-base this year. What do you think?
All right.